you need to like to tell stories in every part of directing, not just the final film, but when you meet the clients, when you're on a conference call, when you write your treatment. The people want to feel that it's your passion to tell stories. Directing is on a set. You sit on a chair and you talk with the actors and you say action and you do the action. But this is only a very, very little part of the actual work. It's in a way the holiday of your work. The real work as a director is before that moment and after that moment. I believe it's very important that you train yourself to be communicative. If you don't like to talk to people, if you are this antisocial, grumpy genius, advertising is not the right world for you. You need to be a video artist or do some very indie movies. But you know, if you in advertising, you always need to be in touch and don't be. I met some directors who don't like this part, like that they need to be nice, that they hate the clients and the creative team, and it's so annoying, and they try to embrace it. It's much easier, much more fun if you enjoy the communication and with the people around you. Don't just do everything where you can make money. On the long term, if you are after the money, which could be, on the long term you will make less money if you try to get every job which makes money. You need to be picky, and if you are picky, you will create a great portfolio, and in the end you will direct the big global Nike campaign or you're after, but only if you're picky. Today we're living in a time where it's much easier to be a director. You know, you can make a film with your iPhone and say, hey, I'm a director, look, I did a film. It's easier to call yourself a director, but it's more difficult to stick out, to become recognized as a director. When I started to direct, which was in 1999, you shot on 35mm film. You know, you couldn't just direct something, you needed people and money, and so not so many people were able to call themselves directors. I think today that your first projects are very unusual projects which don't prove that you can do the same what you see already on television. Some of you, they like comedy stuff, like funny little commercials. Others like very dramatic, big, dark commercials, and they dream of maybe doing the big Audi, BMW campaign in Iceland. Then, you know, do something to this direction. Explore from the beginning on, start to explore your own handwriting, your own style, what makes you different from the others. That's the only way to really get, you know, into the market. You need to find a producer who loves your work, who really likes it, not someone like, all right, why not? You know, come on board, we try to get some work. You need to find someone who likes your style. And only a producer who really loves your style and you as a person will really support you to get jobs. Maybe it doesn't work out, no one is really interested, but there is a production company you really like. The kind of work they do is exactly the kind of work you want to do. And, you know, you send them an email and there is no answer. Don't give up immediately. 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, you send another email. Just wanted to check that you received my work. Not much more, like don't be desperate, be gentle. So then even, you know, now you have a great production company, a producer who you love, you have an agent maybe, and it's just start to do international work. Don't stop doing your own creative work. Never write a treatment without a conference call. Sometimes agencies will tell the producer, oh, you know, we're so busy, the director should just write a treatment about the script without a conference call. Fuck them. If they don't have time, the creative team of the agency has not 15 minutes of time to talk with you. What their vision is, they are probably not seriously interested. And you want to feel if the creative team, the agency, likes this idea, your approach. But you also don't want to scare them. Maybe your ideas is, I want to use electronic music, it's very kind of dark, and moderate would be great, and the creative team goes, fuck no. say, hey guys, I like it. I think one option could be electronic music, like moderat, something like this. And then you see the agency guys already go, ooh. And then, or we could also go for very classic music. You want to find out what is their vision. When this golden lion came in, suddenly I started to say yes to every job. You know, and I started to fuck up my beautiful portfolio I just started. You saw the Doctors Without Borders commercial and the Riccardo Cotiglione, they had this darkness to it, which I like so much. But suddenly I was doing T-Mobile, you know, and I was like making money and leather margarine and in Venice like some Prosecco commercial, chin chin, some models, and I was like, yeah, loving it. But I did a mistake there. You know, we learn from our mistakes. But I wish I would have eaten potatoes for a couple more weeks and be very careful and stick to the, you know, to trying to find best jobs.